Todd, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. It really is wonderful to be out here with you, and I want to thank Todd and Global Citizen and MLK 365. They've been indispensable in terms of their support for this event 2 years in a row. Please give it up for Todd and the great work that he and Global Citizen are doing all over the globe. Deputy Police Commissioner Richard Ross is here with us, and I want to recognize him, thank him for his presence, as well as Michael Rice, Epic Stakeholder Network, who is here. Please recognize him as well. And to all of you, the folks who really make things happen. Hello, Nora Eisenhower. How are you? Good seeing you. Please give a big round of applause to Nora Eisenhower and great work that she has been doing. I want to thank all the nonprofit organizations who are out here today and the city agencies as well. It's a sea of volunteerism and community service, literally right here at the People's Hall, of course, City Hall. You're the ones who really make Philadelphia the great and beautiful city that it is. And we are a more beautiful city and a more educated city. Earlier today, I signed an executive order reconstituting the Mayor's Commission on Literacy because we have to stay focused on the issue of education and literacy. That's what's really going to move Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the United States forward. And so I'm very, very excited. 20 or so plus people volunteered their time to be on one of the most important commissions that we have. Now, we recognize that 9/11, one of the most incredibly tragic days, not just in the United States, but I would suggest in the world, took place 9 years ago. And we've now come together this 9/11 National Day of Service and Remembrance. It brings people together so that we will never, ever forget the tragedy of that day, the lives that were lost, the impact that it had on the psyche and the spirit of the United States of America. But it's also a time for us to look forward. And when I talk about that great American spirit and what drives us as Americans, what makes us such a great city, state, and country, is that there is no more American act than the act of serving your fellow Americans. That's what it means to be an American here in this great country. And as we remember the lives of those who were lost on that day, let us every day while we're volunteering, volunteer with them in mind, to keep their spirit going. Think about all the people, not just police officers and firefighters, who are in the business of saving lives, but we know that there were other heroic acts by regular, everyday Americans. They could have been Philadelphians, they could have been New Yorkers, they could have been Washingtonians, they could have been people in other parts of Pennsylvania who also risked their lives, not because it was their job, but because they believed in an America that volunteers, that looks after people, that catches signs before they fall down, because it's pretty windy out here. It's what we do. We look after each other. So 100+ organizations out here volunteering, helping us to meet our goals, working with our young people, cleaning our streets, protecting our most vulnerable citizens, and making Philadelphia a better, safer, smarter place. That's what volunteerism is really all about. And so you have tons of groups and organizations here, and to our visitors, make sure you connect with one of these groups. There's some group out here that's doing something, that's involved in something that's going to catch your eye, that's going to catch your heart and your soul, and all I want you to do is walk up to that table. If you can give us an hour, a day, a week, a month, whatever it is, it has value. And we want to capture that value, and we want to combine it with others who want to give that value. And before you know it, one person becomes 2, 2 becomes 20, 20 becomes 200, 2,000, 20,000, 200,000, and millions of people in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the United States of America giving their heart and soul back. And for that, as the credit card slogan says, that is priceless. You can't put a value on your time and your effort and your commitment. So today, as Deputy Commissioner Commissioner Ramsey and Deputy Ross and a bunch of us literally just came from a ceremony. Today has been incredibly special for a variety of reasons. I was with school children earlier this morning. We had, of course, our public schools came back to school yesterday. All the parents are very happy. Catholic schools went back today. More parents are happy. And so I was at a public school yesterday, a Catholic school today. I signed an executive order on literacy. We just left a memorial service, a plaque dedication, 2 years ago. We suffered a tragedy here in this city. Police officer Isabel Nazario was killed in the line of duty on September 5th, 2008. She became one of, unfortunately, 4 police officers that year and 5 in 14 months who lost their lives. And so we just left that ceremony, and now I'm here with you. And at that ceremony, there were many who want to dedicate their lives in their service, not only in the official public service, but also in volunteerism. And so it's so exciting to be with you here this afternoon. Mark made reference to it. Todd, rather, made reference to it. There is a Mark Bernstein. He happens to be a judge, and I think no relation to Todd. But we're announcing the official opening. She's been working very, very hard. She's been official for a while. But this is right on City Hall Plaza. This is a bit of a coming out party for our Chief Service Officer, running the Mayor's Office of Civic Engagement and Volunteer Service, Katie Wolfgang. Katie Wolfgang, ladies and gentlemen, and her staff. We have a couple of AmeriCorps and Vista volunteers, 2 incredibly bright, hard-working young ladies. Where are they, anyway? One's over there. And where's your partner? Running around? Okay. She's working, of course. That's what they do. They're also here to help us encourage volunteerism and to get Philadelphians more engaged and actively involved in our community. And so it's with great honor and great pride that I now bring you Katie Wolfgang, Chief Service Officer for the City of Philadelphia.